Welcome to This Unfolding Life, the podcast where I explore the life and the stories behind the songs on my upcoming album. I'm Casey Page, your host, and I am so excited to welcome one of my favorite people here today, Nicole Witt, who has helped me put these songs together and come up with the sound that they are going to be when I share them with you in the future. So thank you so much, Nicole, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I thought we might start off with hearing a little bit about you and about your work with Artist and how we met through that process.
Yeah, so the short story is I've been in Nashville for about 23 years and I've been a songwriter and an artist. And I met my partner in crime, my longtime songwriting and really best friend, Krista Wells, in 2007. Our publishers fixed us up to write a song. And from that day forward, we were writing a bunch and touring. And about probably 12 years ago now, we started doing songwriting retreats and camps and just different things. And then finally branded that as artist and because so many of the folks that we were working with, they were artists and doctors, artists and mothers, artists and whatever job, and just felt like the creative part coming alongside an existing career for a lot of folks was very important to uncover. And it was a piece in a lot of these folks' lives that was missing in a big piece, a big piece. And ever since then, we've been kind of like, doing, like I said, and even, I guess, mastermind classes. And I think that's where we met during COVID. We had started an online mentoring program and we met you and just an incredible writer and singer, and you had been in Nashville and had left, and I think your passions were reignited during that time. And so since then we have been working together. I guess we worked together last year on just maybe putting the songs together and into maybe a cohesive package. And it was through the artist development program with Artist and. So anyway, that kind of is a condensed version, but
Yes.
I adore working with people and bringing them to a place where they can follow their dreams and their passions.
Yeah. You've definitely helped me with that. So thank you so much for that. Yeah, I feel like working with you, did not know the next step that I could take. Oh, I knew the next step, but I knew it was going to be a big leap from where I was to the next step of actually putting the songs together, recording an album, finding a producer, making this thing happen. And it was just perfect timing where you started to do that kind of work yourself. And I knew I needed someone like that. And we were able to work together. And here we are.
It's so exciting.
So thank you. Me too. I'm excited. So you helped me put all the songs together. So you've heard me a good bit. How would you describe my sound or my feel of my music if you were to tell someone who knew nothing about me?
Yes. Okay. I say that's a very easy thing for me because I think you would also say genre wise, I would say it's a folk Americana project. But
Yes.
the first word that comes to mind is powerful. It is a very
Mm,
powerful rising from the ashes, retaking control, not only your music, but really retaking control of your voice in general, in
mhm.
how you approach
Yeah.
the world. And getting to see you work on this project and find your own way through your own songs. And it's just been kind of an incredible process for me because the lyric it's so strong. And I think this project kind of encompasses artist and, to be frank. That is my greatest wish for anyone is to dig up their own power and find that voice and reconnect with maybe the person they were or not. Maybe it's kind of like finding who you are now and moving forward. But regardless, the I would say powerful. One more word is I think dynamic, right? Especially on the tree song, like it's just so
Yeah.
so dynamic, and the way that you even perform
Yeah.
it live is it just is. Oh, it's so awesome.
Thank you. I love those words. I'll take them. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I'm in the middle of this Kickstarter project, which some people who are listening to this might not know anything about Kickstarter. What has been some of the best experience for you with Kickstarter as you have seen maybe other people do it or even done it yourself? What are some of the benefits of Kickstarter for artists and communities, I guess, in your opinion?
Yeah, Kickstarter to me is probably the biggest tool for raising funding for a project. As I should say, as we all know, no, that's actually the opposite. I don't think very many people outside of the creative bubble know how expensive recording a project and putting it out is and marketing it correctly. It can be like literally thousands of dollars. It's so you have the recording project or process, which is very expensive because you're paying for musicians, you're paying for a producer, you're paying for their time, you're paying for a studio and studio time, and that's expensive. And then also like cover art. So you need like photos, you need content around your project. So a lot of times you have to hire a videographer or and at the very least it's hours and hours and hours and hours. If you are a good video person, hours of time editing all of that content down. And then if you want to bring merch into it and you have to purchase thousands of dollars of merch to then go hopefully sell it live at shows, it just is it's very expensive. So it is a the best way I know how to fund a project. So that is number 1. That is an obvious, but I think the thing that people don't think about is when you set a Kickstarter up and you start bringing your friends and your family and your community and strangers that wanna help into your world, it, like, then tells them, like, "Hey, I have this great project coming." It invites them into your Instagram, them into your Spotify and Apple, so that they know that
Mhm.
music's coming and they can be not only a part of it financially, but can be hopefully a part of sharing it online and just honestly being a part of the Casey Page army. That's really what it
Yeah.
is. It's forming or starting a bit of a street team. And maybe see
Yes.
some of these folks then will come out and see you live because then you also want
Right.
people to come out and experience your music live and usually they have to buy a ticket, like all that stuff. But just be a part of it from 0 to 100. That is what the
Yeah.
Kickstarter does. And I think it's a pretty amazing
Mm.
tool. So
Mm. Yeah. Thanks for working with me through it because it's a
it
challenge
is.
to put yourself out
It
there
is.
and to start doing something like that. But with your encouragement, I've been able to. So thank you. We've been talking about people finding their voice and artists and work. What would be your advice for somebody who's maybe thinking about taking a first step into putting their voice out there in a new way or going after that dream that has been put on the shelf for a long time or even making a project? What would be some of your encouragement to them as they think about taking a first step?
I think I have one word and it's a super cheesy word and it's way overused and it's just a slang word, but YOLO. So you only live one time. We have one time around this Ferris wheel, however you want to call, however you want to say it, but it's we really need to chase our passions and our creativity. I think everybody should chase their passions and creativity. And I am a do it with fear person. I always have been. It's not that I don't have fear. I have the same fear everyone does. I just have decided it's more dangerous to not do it. It's more dangerous to sit on your couch and watch TV every night. It's more dangerous to
Mm,
not go out with your friends. It's more dangerous to sit at home and not write the poem or not write the song because you're afraid of what will come out. And
yeah.
I'm just a big person for do it with fear. I would love to say there's no fear, and, "Oh, you'll get over it, and there's no anxiety." No, that would be a total lie. I wish I didn't
Yeah.
have fear, and I wish I didn't have anxiety, but the simple truth is we're all humans, and there's really no way around it. Maybe at some point you get through a lot of it, but the only way you get to the other side is by going through the fire and doing it.
Yeah.
There is no other way. Nobody can help you through it. Nobody can tell you what to do. It literally is you walking through the fire, getting on the other side and going, "Oh, that wasn't that scary. Okay, I'll try it again." And then it becomes like it not only becomes like a bit of a fire is ignited, obviously, in your own soul, in your own mind and heart, but it's you figure out, I think a lot of people figure out that it's either a calling on their life, okay, meaning they were supposed to do it. It's I look at it for me, it is a God's gift, and I feel called to use it. And that for me
Yeah.
is the way that I have processed the whole thing. Not everyone will see it that way, but however you see it, it is still very important to put your voice in however it needs to be out there, out into the world.
Thank you so much for that, Nicole. I think people will be really blessed by hearing that. So thanks. Yeah. As we close up together, where can people find you and your work and all of the amazing things you're doing and also Artist and?
Yeah, so artist and I would encourage anybody that is a creative that wants to have kind of a community and potentially work through some whatever it be songwriting, poems. We have all sorts of creatives, visual artists, and it's just a really cool community. So it's artist dot and on Instagram. And you can also find us at artistand.org. That's where our website is. And then as far as what I'm doing of late, I'm still writing a bunch, still songwrite a bunch. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Nicole Witt Music. My biggest project right now and my heart right now is my band called the 615
Yeah.
Collective. And it's all spelled out. So it's SIX15 Collective on Instagram. And you can also find us, that's our website, 615collective.com, and that'll take you everywhere. But we're gearing up for an exciting 2006, lots of tour dates, but also a
Woo.
potential radio single going out to major country radio. So we're excited to try that and lots
Yay.
of really fun stuff coming, I think. So
That's so exciting. Thank you for sharing that. I hope that people will go and check out your band as well as Artist and take their next steps, whatever that looks like for them.
thank you so
So
much.
thank you for being here, Nicole. Thank you for all that you've done for me and what you are doing for artists as you continue to follow your next steps and your dreams too. So thanks for being here.
So glad. And everyone go follow Casey Page Music and support her Kickstarter so she can get this project underway and rolling.
Thanks for the plug, Nicole. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you all for being here today. I hope that you had a great time as we chatted and shared, and hope to see you next time. Bye.
Bye.